Hi there, this is RMK Outdoors, and today I'm going to be doing a quick overview on the PDW, the Prometheus Design Werx SHADO 24. Those guys over there were nice enough to send me one for a review, and I wanted to get a quick video out on YouTube to show what I like about it, show how I've been using it, what I put in it, the organization, all the little details. That way it can help any of you guys on the fence about this new bag. I know there's a lot of hype around it, so I wanted to get a quick review out there. So sit back, relax, and join me. Alright, so starting off with this SHADO 24 liter bag, I wanted to get a couple things out of the way. I was sent over this bag for review. That does not impact my review whatsoever. I like to try to give my honest opinion and give it a fair review no matter if I buy it or get it sent over to me. So shout out to those guys for getting me over one. I wanted to get this out early to help all you guys on the fence, whether or not you should buy it or hold off for a bit. Starting off, this bag does come in at $200. Part of that price point is because this bag is not made in the US. Now I know that'll be a turnoff for some people, however, I think with these materials, the Cordura, the craftsmanship, the high-vis interior, the included accessories, with being the hip belt and the Beaver Tail, I think the $200 is an amazing price point. So might turn off a couple people. However, I would almost rather sacrifice the U.S. made at this point to get a bag at this $200 price point. So I do love supporting U.S. made. I think that's been a big part of my channel. However, if the quality doesn't take a hit and we still have other accessories and more of a use factor, I like seeing that as well. So I think it's a good option for some people looking to not spend $400 for a Cordura bag like other companies have just because they're made in the US. The materials on this guy, like I said, are going to be an Invista Cordura 500D. Great material, does attract some dog hair, not a big deal because I would rather have that durability, abrasion resistance, and just the all-around, you know, dependability of the Cordura. It's an awesome material. On the inside, you do have the 70D nylon ripstop material in here. So for the high vis, I will go over that when we get into it. That's an awesome feature too that PDW puts in their bags. It makes you be able to see all of your equipment easily and not have to be rummaging around against a black or the same colored Cordura interior. You do have YKK reverse coil zippers. They work extremely well. I've had no problems so far. They actually work awesome. They are a little bit small, but that's fine on a bag this size. I like to see the matching zipper as well. This bag comes in at 24 liters, 1,465 cubic inches. Approximate height is 20 inches, width is 11, depth is 7. Now I'm going to get on to the pocket. First off, on the front here, we have tons of grab handles, loops. We've got 3 grab handles, one on top, both on either side. Tons of lash points for ice picks or hiking poles, whatever you want. So tons of options on the front of this guy. You got some shot cord. It is a bit busy, but with the Beaver Tail off, I think it does help it a bit. I don't mind the look. You know, most bags will just have molly. This is kind of a different option. Here you can't molly anything on except for on the bottom. But that's fine. I don't need a ton of pouches hanging off my EDC bag. Moving on to the front admin portion is what I like to call it here. You've got tons of organization because of the admin Velcro pouch that was inside my bag. This whole pocket is a Velcro lined, so you can buy or not, but if you want some extra organization, you can buy these inserts from many different companies, not just Prometheus Design Werx. So tons of organization there. I've just got my my knife, my trauma shears, flashlight, multi-tool, pens, pencils. So that's my quick grab and go pocket that I like to see on bags with room and organization. So having that option to put that organization in there and pull it out if I need to grab it is awesome. So that pocket's good. Now this bag does have 2 main compartments, I would say, and one awesome feature is that it does still have water bottle pockets. However, a lot of bags with water bottle pockets, they will sacrifice the clamshell opening because they can't zip all the way down. What these guys did is they put the zippers on the front of the pockets. That way you still have one clamshell pocket on the front that zips all the way down. I have my lens kit there for my camera, a shirt that I put in. One feature that I love seeing on an everyday bag is a padded sleeve, whether it be for my tablet, my laptop, whatever. I think that's a necessity on today's EDC bags. I believe it fits up to a 15-inch laptop. If anyone still has a 17-inch laptop, you might be out of luck. But onto the two pockets here on the front side. These are kind of standard on bags this size nowadays. You got the two mesh pockets, again YKK zippers, and the high vis interior. Great pockets to have because there's not much organization in terms of pockets inside the main compartment except for these two, so like seeing that. Moving on to the second main compartment. This guy does not zip all the way down because of those water bottle pockets, which is fine because we had that clamshell already. So I've got a full-size binder in here, my SOPs, two more of those pockets, and then an organizer that comes with the bag too. So you've got Velcroed MOLLE on this side, cool little system, and then 3 additional pockets. This is an awesome organizer. I have some from Tom Bin that I love using. This matches that orange as well, super thin. You can use it if you want, if not, don't have to. I don't have anything loaded out on there because I just don't have anything to use for that yet. You do have an elastic pocket here. I believe my binder fits in there too. Yeah. So I will say with these two individual main compartments and the fact that they are split up, they do feel tight. Getting anything with some mass down in the bottom, because it is a tapered bag, is a little tough. I don't think this bag, you know, it is a 24-liter bag, so it's not meant to hold a ton of stuff. However, I'd rather have those two compartments to section off my gear. Moving on to the back panel here. I will touch on the included removable hip belt, which I don't have on right now because I don't think I need it for my EDC. So this back panel, awesome job here. They have mesh on either side and then down low towards the lumbar. I think they did an amazing job with this back panel. It is simple, but it's functional. You've got the mesh to help you breathe. It is padded. A lot of companies are just doing kind of a one molded EVA foam back panel, which I think not only looks bad, but it's not very comfortable. It might be durable. Mesh isn't the most durable thing, but I'd rather be comfortable. You've got 2 load lifter straps up here if you want to get the load closer to your back. Love seeing that. A couple MOLLE here, two loops, and a couple more attachment points. Sternum strap as well. So 2 quick release buckles here with a cover. Straps adjust perfectly fine. I've had no problems. The curved straps help with that. Honestly, there's nothing I can really nitpick about on this back panel. I like to be able to run my tube through the tube slot here and down through one of these guys, tuck it underneath my strap, and I'm good to go. So I think they killed it with the back panel. That's a big thing of mine, having a comfortable, functional back panel that's not overkill. You know, I don't need like one of those trampoline osprey back panels. I don't sweat that much in my day-to-day. So a little bit of mesh is fine. Great job there. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the hip belt here to show you guys. So this will unvelcro. This whole thing comes off here. It's actually a really great system they have. I wish more companies would do this. 511 comes to mind for me in their Rush series. I think those bags would absolutely crush it if they had a hip belt. So this is an awesome job. This opens up here. The hip belt, which we'd want going this way, just slides right in. Velcro's down. Pop this back open. Velcro, Velcro, done. So no, this is not as stable as a dedicated hip belt on a hiking bag. That's not what this bag is going to be meant for. Now, I have tried this on. This hip belt is substantial. It keeps its shape. You've got laser cut MOLLE there, clean, nothing hanging off, one big strap. The option to have this guy buckle on and off, or Velcro on and off, is amazing. I love hip belts for hiking. I hate hip belts for my everyday carry. I don't need a big hip belt hanging off, so I love seeing this adjustable and removable hip belt. It fits really well, huge buckle. Alright, onto the sides. You do have 2 dual Water bottle pockets with stretch mesh. I carry a hydro flask every day, so it is a nuisance when I have to either put it inside the bag and take up valuable space or just carry it with me. I know it's probably first world problems, but love seeing a pocket that can take that's a 32 ounce, so should fit a 40 ounce too. So this is the optional Beaver Tail, which you can throw on your bag if you need it. I will probably put it on when I take it hiking just to have that extra space, have that extra stash pocket for a jacket or all my dog stuff or whatever, anything that I don't want on the inside of the bag. You do just latch it onto these straps here. I have taken it off because I don't need it as an everyday bag, but you got a pocket on the back side, nice stretch mesh, the same with the water bottle pockets there. Those two items alone, the hip belt and the Beaver Tail, at the price point this bag is at $200, are an awesome option. I don't know if I know any other bags at the $200 price point that have this much versatility. As I said earlier, it's not made in the US. However, for this bag, I would take that sacrifice. I know that these guys are still going to offer a great warranty. It's still going to be well made just because it's not made in the US. A lot of people want a bag at this price point, this $200 price point, that also want these amazing features. So I think they did a great job. I think they absolutely crushed it. So overall, I think that the new Prometheus Design Werx SHADO 24-liter bag is a great addition to their lineup. I had the old SHADO and I thought it was a bit big, didn't really fit me well. I didn't like the organization it had. This one I think is much better for what I use it for an everyday bag, for someone that wants a quick, durable, well thought out bag. I think this is a great option. So hopefully this helped any of you guys on the fence that were looking at this pack, wanted to know how the interior worked out, what you could put in it. I haven't really stressed it a crazy amount, so I can't say, you know, how it does on a overnight hike or a camping trip, which, you know, I might put it on this summer, but I do think this bag serves more of an everyday purpose as opposed to a dedicated hiking bag. I do love seeing the optional hip belt. Great feature by them. I just think it's well thought out. Everything has a purpose, down to the pull tabs on the water bottle pockets, to the actually has 4 grab handles, 1 on top, 1 on bottom, 2 on either side. Tons of options on this bag. I think it fits a sweet spot. That 24-liter spot is a good everyday bag, you know, summer bag.